What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Aranda here, and I'm back on another video. So in this video, I'll be going over the GFS and European models of what to expect for the rest of this week and in the near future for June. And again, guys, sorry for the lighting. My lighting in my room is not really the best for some reason. Well, it actually is pretty well lit in here. Just the camera is making it look a lot more darker than usual. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So around 8 p.m. tonight on June 9th, we will have some showers, possibly some more widespread rain go across parts of the United States. Going to rewind that because I did not mean to hit play. So around 8 p.m. tonight in this region right here, we have widespread showers going across the United States. Then we also do have some more out towards the west coast, particularly in Washington State. Potentially could see a low pressure get going into the north central part of the United States, mainly between North Dakota and South Dakota. Might bring some showers and thunderstorm activity into North Dakota, and then down into the south central part of the United States we will have some showers and potentially some thunderstorms. Have a lot of moisture down there into the Gulf. For the most part, it is pretty quiet across the southeast, other than some scattered showers from the Carolinas all the way down to Florida. Move that forward until about 2 a.m. tonight. We could see some strong storms get going up in Canada. Definitely has the potential to have some hail with that. Let's make sure you guys stay vigilant, and strong winds. Definitely could be some severe thunderstorm warnings issued up there. But we do have possibly a rain-snow mix in parts of Washington State. I think I see some light blue, but nothing too crazy there. Mainly might be a rain event. Also might see some scattered showers going across the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, even up into the north central part of the United States. Could see some of those some of those storms get going even into central and eastern North Dakota and potentially northern South Dakota, and stretching all the way down to Texas with some rain. Again, we have some more moisture still sitting down there near Cuba, but it's been showing that for the last few model runs. But really got to make sure that I do not do nothing sneaky as they get into the Gulf, if it does go into the Gulf actually. Around 8 a.m. on June 10th, we could have some scattered showers and thunderstorm activity go across the north central part of the United States again. Could see some light snow go across Washington State. Might impact western Montana as well. It's a possibility, but chances is probably very low. Can see some strong thunderstorms over Kentucky. Some scattered rain showers going across the western part of the Carolinas. And you even can see some more showers up into the northeast. Scattered showers going across Florida. Move that forward. This is where things get slightly interesting. Now, yesterday, the model run for, I think, the GFS was hinting at some type of rotation down there near Cuba, but then it didn't really form into anything. Now, as we're facing around 2 p.m. on the 10th, which is tomorrow actually, we do see something get going down there around Cuba. Now, this is a GFS model, so definitely can go back and forth. Get going down there, and you guys can see that moisture, see some of that yellow and oranges, definitely some heavier rains, potentially some strong thunderstorms. Not really impacting the U.S. as of now. Really bring some widespread rain across the coastal part of Mexico. But for the most part, it stays pretty dry. Then boom, around 8 p.m. on the 10th, we see that storm get a little bit more intense. Now, that definitely could become a depression. We gotta watch out and see what it does. If it maintains its strength and go into the Gulf, will it strengthen into a tropical storm or potentially a hurricane? Chances are pretty low. It just might remain a tropical system, but don't be nothing too drastic. We could see some more rain showers go across the north central part of the United States. Some of those snow showers can get even into southwestern Montana after impact parts of Washington State. Still could see some widespread rain go across the northeast and the mid-Atlantic. Move that forward. It tries to get some going still there, but then it does weaken around 2 a.m. on the 11th, and it just hangs on with some more moisture as it approaches the Gulf. But then boom, it weakens significantly and basically become bare. And then around 2 p.m. on the 12th, we can see more moisture get going into the Gulf. So the Gulf definitely have some activity in this area. Just got to see if it will become tropical in the near future. So we can go ahead and move that forward just a little bit more. We could see some showers hanging off the coast of the Carolinas. Could definitely see some more showers go across the central part of the United States, and a rain-snow mix all the way up into Canada for the central part. Then we go into about 2 a.m. on the 14th. Definitely can see some strong storms get going across the central part of the United States. Definitely has a chance to reduce some tornadoes in some of these areas, and potentially small to golf size hail, depending on where the heaviest band of these storms do set up. Going down towards the southeast, we do have some scattered showers and thunderstorms that could potentially break out across Georgia, even impacting Alabama and Florida around 2 a.m. on the 14th. Move that forward. It stays there for a little bit, but does weaken around 8 a.m. on the 14th. Still seeing some showers and thunderstorms activities going across Arkansas, northern Mississippi, western Tennessee. And then we move that forward. Things starts to calm down just a little bit across the southeast, having some scattered rain showers go across the mountains of North Carolina, but for the most part, it stays pretty dry. We do have some scattered rain showers off the coast of Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina, but still seeing some rain showers going across the south central part of the United States, even into the north central part. So going into about 8 p.m. on the 14th, definitely can see a severe weather event get going across this region right here. I want to say that's more over Kansas. Can see some tornadoes or just some strong gusty winds from any of these thunderstorms that could set up in that general region I just circled. And then it does try to go south just a little bit more and it start impacting Oklahoma. Definitely have some strong winds with that, and even impacting still southwestern Kansas. Trying to get to northern Texas, but it seemed like they don't make it that much for the severity of it. Just going to have some scattered rain showers. But look at Oklahoma. Definitely has the potential to see some strong tornadoes if this does play out around the 15th. Again, we are days out from this around 8 a.m. But it is a possibility that this does could happen. And then it stays with some more strength going over southeastern Oklahoma, start impacting Arkansas. Seeing some scattered showers going across northern Louisiana, northern Mississippi. And it does start to get remain severe going across southeastern and south central Texas, going across Louisiana with some thunderstorms now trying to develop, even going through western Mississippi with some for thunderstorm wise, but for the most part remaining rain. Also going through Tennessee, the Carolinas, it tries to get through, but it just be more of a rain event across the southeast from the Carolinas all the way down through Georgia, scattered showers going through Florida. But look, we still got all that moisture sitting down there in the Gulf. It could do something sneaky, so really got to watch out for that. Do eventually see a high pressure off the coast of southeast around 2 a.m. We keep move that forward. We can see some more scattered rain showers and thunderstorms go across the northeast. Some of those could be severe. Definitely, this hinted at this. I think yesterday, the model run was hinting at something get going and potentially hanging off the coast of Louisiana and Mississippi, but it seemed like you don't get that intense. Move that forward, we can see more widespread showers and thunderstorms go across the deep south, even into the north central part of the United States. And we move that forward a little bit more, and we still seeing about the same areas seeing showers and thunderstorm activities, mainly in the central part. So they would definitely be seeing a lot of rain in the near future. Move that forward across the mid-Atlantic, we get a low pressure hanging off the coast. That looks like in more over Virginia, well, off the coast of Virginia, bringing some showers and thunderstorms up into the mid-Atlantic and the northeast. Then they eventually go out into the Atlantic and becomes a bigger system as it pulls away from the United States. You can see some strong storms, potentially tornado activity in the central part of the United States around 8 p.m. again on the 23rd. As it moves eastward, brings some more widespread severe weather across some areas, mainly across the mid-Atlantic. But for the most part, the deep south, the west coast, the central part, and I guess you could say the southeast remains pretty dry according to the GFS. So let's go ahead and switch to the European model and see if it's have the same outlook or something a little different. So we can go ahead and move it to about 5 p.m. No, let's go about 8 p.m. 8 p.m. tonight, around 8 p.m. tonight, we will have some showers and thunderstorm activity go across the north central part of the United States. Definitely could see some more showers across the southeast, mainly in the mountain part of the Carolinas, even into Georgia. Seeing some light moisture down there into the Gulf region. Then that eventually goes up into Canada for the severe weather that could potentially break out into the north central part of the United States. Then we do have some showers going across the west coast for Washington State, but California and Oregon is remaining pretty dry and hot Continue to about 2 p.m. tomorrow. Still seeing some showers, potentially some thunderstorms get going into along the border of North Carolina and Tennessee. Some scattered showers going across the northeast, even into the north central part of the United States. Seeing some strong thunderstorms is possible, or strong gusty winds, especially east of North Dakota. So it has a more eastward track. Then try to straight down to a straight line of storms stretching all the way into Canada and the north central part of the United States around 5 p.m. tomorrow. Definitely will have a slower, especially as y'all get into rush hour time, traffic than normal, especially depending on how strong these storms is in this region. It does move eastward, but it does significantly weaken and probably bring some more widespread showers across the north central part of the United States. The West Coast still remains pretty dry, especially for California. Extremely hot weather, but their time might be coming as they are supposed to have a slightly more above average hurricane season compared to the Atlantic and the Gulf. So I know you got us in here in the Carolinas, even down in the Florida, well, the coast part of the Carolinas, down in the Georgia and Florida is pretty happy for the most part. We still have to stay vigilant for anything sneaky that could happen because it's the Atlantic we're talking about. Around 5 p.m. on June 11th, we do have potentially some more severe weather breaking out across the central part of the United States, merely the north central, and it does curve northeast a little bit, but definitely has a chance to bring some showers and thunderstorms across this region. Because across the southeast, we can see some showers and thunderstorms stretching from the Carolinas, mainly here in the coastal part of Carolinas, going all the way down into Florida, impacting areas like Tampa, Orlando, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, those areas. So we move that forward. See some slight rotation right here in the Gulf, but it just don't get to do anything. Like the GFS, we're trying to paint as something a little bit more stronger, more southeastern track as it for its form wise. But looks like the European is saying something is trying to get going, but it just don't have enough energy to do so, which is kind of is a good thing. Going to around 5 a.m. on the 12th, you can see some scattered showers along the coastal part of the Carolinas. Might be humid. Definitely going to be some extremely hot weather. If you guys don't know, there is a heat wave that's ripping through the United States. Florida's pretty hot. Georgia's pretty hot. South Carolina's pretty hot. Here in North Carolina, especially the coastal part. And up in near the triangle, like Raleigh, Durham, those areas is definitely pretty hot. And I think their high where I live in the coastal part of the state is going to be 94 Friday. So definitely could see temperatures. I feel like temperatures in the triple digits as they was forecasting, at least feeling like 110, which is makes sense because if our high is 94, supposed to be sunny. As the sun is beaming down, it definitely has a chance to have triple digits for the actual Fahrenheit. Because only no clouds interfere with that, so it definitely is a possibility. But no doubt about it, the feel like temperatures is definitely going to be the triple digits across the southeast. For the most part, anywhere from the Carolinas, potentially down into Florida, even down into the deep south for Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas. Definitely is a possibility that can happen. We do have some showers and thunderstorms trying to stretch from the northeast down to the southeast around 5 p.m. on the 12th. Some scattered showers going across the northwestern part of the United States, really impacting Montana, northern Montana, and northeastern Washington State. We do have some showers and thunderstorms going across parts of southwestern. I think I want to say that's Arizona. No, that's New Mexico. Southeastern New Mexico. We do have some showers and thunderstorms kind of along that state line of Texas. Move that forward just a little bit more. Things starts to quiet down across the United States. West Coast is pretty dry and hot, like scorching hot. Even across the East Coast is pretty dry. Could see some scattered showers go across the South, but nothing too crazy there. Florida, you guys are pretty dry. Here in the Carolinas, it's pretty dry. Georgia, Alabama, most of Mississippi is pretty quiet, dry. Even through Louisiana, Texas, Northeast is pretty dry for the most part. But there is only a matter of time. Like this is trying to show around the 5 p.m. on the 13th. We can see a severe weather outbreak get going across the central part of the United States. You can see some scattered showers stretching back from the Carolinas down to Florida. Florida can see some thunderstorms embedded into some of these storms, even going across Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. Definitely is a possibility. Move that forward just a little bit more. Seeing some showers and thunderstorms going across, the northern part of the deep south for Alabama, Mississippi, even stretching to Tennessee. Sorry about that, guys. And also into northeastern Arkansas, we can see some showers and thunderstorms get going across those areas around 2 a.m. on the 14th, even stretching into the near the northeast and the mid-Atlantic. But then we can potentially see a line of storms, definitely a line of severe weather stretching anywhere from the northeast around 5 p.m. A rush hour is definitely going to be a headache across this general region right here, as some of these storms can definitely produce strong gusty winds, heavy rainfall, potentially could get up to an inch of rain in some of these areas. Flash flooding is definitely possible if this does play out around the 14th at 5 p.m. So definitely going to have possibly some accidents in some of these areas, and just slow to potentially straight stop traffic across mainly the northeast for these areas that's in the red. If this does play out by the European model, which is picking up on potentially a severe weather outbreak, a straight line of storms, definitely has a chance to produce some pop-up tornadoes, strong gusty winds, possibly tropical storm force winds in some of these areas. Even getting down as you get further south to the southeast and the deep south, Carolina is seeing some scattered showers and thunderstorms across both states, even being seen into Georgia and down into Florida. Across the deep south, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana is seeing some showers and thunderstorm activity, but the severity of that do try to stay north of most of us down in the south. So around 2 a.m. on the 15th, we still see some showers and thunderstorms get going across the deep south, but for the most part, the southeast is pretty quiet. Do have some showers just off the coast of Miami, even along the entire coastline of the Atlantic side for Florida. And it's because see some scattered showers just along the Gulf side of Florida as well. But nothing too crazy there. It might remain dry throughout the day. And that is around the 15th at 2 a.m. Well, around that, the night. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to notify each and every time your boy uploads a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one if it's gospel. Stay safe out there. Make sure you stay hydrated. And make sure you, staying indoors as much as possible, especially as most of us across the United States, it won't be dealing with any more extremely cold weather anymore, and it's basically summertime. Basically it is summertime, so really gotta lock in and make sure you guys are staying hydrated. And with that being said, it's your boy Aronde out.